Hello, I'm Denholm Harding. I am a musician, producer. I am the bass player for Just Ginger since '97, and I'm also a producer, producing Johnny Clegg, Jesse Clegg, Prime Circle, The Voice, and many others. And you're in my home at the moment, and we are talking all things audio. I heard about Austrian audio through numerous friends of mine in the industry, and obviously being a big fan of the legacy of the previous company that it grew out of and from, and having used a lot of those microphones over the course of my recording career, and also being produced in bands that I've been in and producers reaching out for them. And when Austrian audio came along, I was looking for a mic that was full spectrum and that had a forward sound to it, and also is really good with rear audio rejection and reflection rejection. And so I reached out to Marshall Music and I put it through its paces, and I'm amazed at just how versatile the mic is. I've recorded it on numerous instruments and sources, voices, acoustic guitars, and so on and so forth. And it's beautiful what it captures, a full frequency response, but soft highs, not harsh, up front, great forward mid-range. And my room is treated, but if you had to record it in less than ideal settings and placements, it does fantastically well at rejecting unwanted reflections and room noise. So I would say that it's a great microphone to reach for if you want to balance between maybe treating your room and not spending necessarily a lot of money on a microphone, and you could rather spend more on a quality microphone that can record beautiful quality high-end audio and also not have to worry too much about your room reflection. Yeah, so I am talking about the Austrian Audio OC18. I got the box from storage here, and it just comes beautifully presented. This is what it is, if you want to see it. Beautiful travel case, so if you're a producer or an artist or an engineer on the go, very, very rugged, beautiful presentation, and plug and play, no mess, no fuss. So when I thought about building my microphone collection and my mic locker, as it's called, I've been very, very fortunate and blessed to work with extremely high-end vintage microphones, and I find them gorgeous to listen to, but they're not always conducive to perfect recording environments. So I felt like I wanted to lean for something that is high fidelity, but that is also forgiving in terms of any peripheral noise. If a singer gets excited and you hear the fleece rubbing or the zip or the headphones creaking and things like that, under high compression, these things start showing up. And when I started doing research as to like very high quality audio microphones that are flattering and forgiving, but don't necessarily have to worry too much about being extremely sensitive on the top end to carry just noise or foot stomping, I wanted a microphone where someone can, if a guitarist is tracking and they're moving on their chair because they're feeling it, I wanted to be able to capture the audio with pristine quality and excellence and not worry too much about having to spend hours editing creaks and croaks out of the performances, and really just let them have fun and not worry too much about being statues. So my research led me to the Austrian audio range, specifically the OC18, and it did exactly what I thought it would. It brings everything forward and takes everything else out. I don't know what voodoo is in it, but I am very grateful that it exists and that I get to use it, and I highly recommend it for that application.